Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm very glad to be here with you in Sofia, and I'm going to present to you my journey to consciousness, because previously I was a very standard guy with a very normal life. I was in the corporate industry some years ago, and today I'm protecting ocean, environment, and I'm working in innovation with my own company, Platypus Craft, developing a very specific concept I'm going to present to you at the end of this presentation. I hope that this presentation is going to help you to open your mind and to be consciousness about the importance of environment. Many speakers today have presented you already the importance of COP27 that is happening right now in Egypt, and how many solutions happen. This is how I make my travel to consciousness in environment. In 2009, I got 33 years old, and I'm working in consulting industry. I'm the managing director of a company of 300 people. I got everything a guy of this age can have. I got a good job, a great girlfriend, a good flat, a sport car in my car park. Everything is going well. But on the other side, a little voice is ringing in my mind, like something is wrong. I think I don't have the life I was dreaming about. I can do something else. And then the crisis of 2009 happened. Everybody there, I guess, knew this very terrifying crisis we had there. It was a financial and economic crisis. I am half French, half Greek, and my country, Greece, just close to Bulgaria, has been hit very intensely with this crisis. It was a very terrific moment. From my perspective, in 2009, my very, I would say, successful company is giving the other side. My dreaming life is going to nightmare. Many people I hired just a month before, now I got to fire them. And all the numbers are going down in the red. So in April 2009, I decided to quit everything. I quit my job, my car, my girlfriend, everything, my flat, and I traveled to Australia in order to clean my mind. When I arrived in Australia, I was dreaming about this country since many years. And there, well, I'm going to discover this country, very weird like this moment I'm going to present to you, Platypus, giving the name of my project. And there, I discovered this down under country. I love it. Nature, environment is very powerful in this country. And also, I'm going to achieve a dream. I'm going to dive. So I'm going to Cairns on the Great Barrier Reef. And there, well, I got this amazing feeling to fly under the water to discover a new world, the underwater world. I love it. So every day I can, I'm diving and diving. I got my PADI certification, and I love it. It's a new life, a new environment, a new galaxy. Some people want to explore the space and go to Mars, see some alien, or I don't know what. Don't do that. You can just go under the water. It's just lovely. It's just amazing. But while I'm there, and I'm discovering the beauty of underwater, coral reef with beautiful colors everywhere and fishes everywhere, at the same time, I'm discovering also the dark side of the coral reef. The place where everything is dead, the dead white coral reef, because when the coral reef is dying, it's going white. In this place, under the water, there is no life anymore. Like a dying forest, everything is silent, everything is white, everything is dead. For me, it's my very environmental shock. I'm very shocked by what I can see there. I had to talk with many people around me, and as we discuss, I realize that how important it is to protect the environment. When I go back to France, I got two main ideas. The first one is that when I did diving, each time I went to dive, with the tank and everything, with all equipment, I really wanted to see more, stay longer under the surface. I wanted to stay under the water all the time. I wanted to do long distances under the water. When you do diving, it's about 30 minutes, 1 hour maximum. You do 1 kilometer under the water, and this is done. And second point, well, I had the wish that I wanted to have an impact on the environment and in the world globally. So when I went back to France, well, I had this crazy idea of a platypus. Not this weird animal you can see there, but an idea of creating a boat that is able to navigate on the water, like a standard boat, but also under the water. It was in 2009, and it took me a long way, 13 years in fact, to make it happen definitely. So between the two of them, I didn't focus on this project only. At the same time, I went back to France, and of course I needed a job. And I didn't have a standard job like I had previously, so I started to look for a job with an impact. And don't ask me why, but I've been named director of the Women's Forum for Economy and Society, where in 2011, this economic and social forum is handled by mainly women, but yeah, I was named there. And for many years, 9 years in total, I take care of the Women's Forum for Economy and Society worldwide. So it was an amazing experience because I was surrounded by men and women, 70% of women. Yep, it was a great experience, definitely as a man. And also, well, I have to say, it's a conclusion of this amazing experience. Sorry to say men, but we are not better than women. And sorry to say women, but on the other sense, you're not better than men. But the fact is, and this is the main conclusion I had, is that everything in life is balanced. Because at the Women's Forum, the good thing is balance. When women and men, we are together, we have a good balance, we have parity, and together we are stronger. It's better for productivity, competitivity, and happiness. So the main stuff is about being the good balance, being together. This balance is very important in any aspect of life. So for many years, I learned, and I met amazing people like Bertrand Piccard, Ellen MacArthur. Also, well, she's Bulgarian, so I can name her. It was Irina Bokova. She was managing director of UNESCO for many years. So this kind of people was the kind of people who were speaking at the Women's Forum. So I learned more about the complexity of the world, but also complexity also how to protect the environment. And this is not easy. On parallel of the Women's Forum, my career, I developed the Platypus project, this idea. I mentioned, the fact that I wanted to create a boat able to navigate on the water and also under the water. Well, it was a long way. Finally, I am here today in front of you because I did it. Like said our friend Ambassador Khalid at the beginning, yes, it's important to make the dream come true. So I made my dream come true, but not only to create the boat, but also to have the capacity to have this curious tool to have a rule in the environment and protect the ocean. So I'm going to show you a little video so you can understand what I did and what I do today. Present you the platypus. Okay, so thank you. So you see, it's a crazy boat. Yeah, it can navigate, as you can see, on the water, but also the water. And the main purpose, yes, I achieved my dream. This boat is able to navigate for hours under the water. I think we broke a worldwide record because we did in one day 40 kilometers under the water in 8 hours. So thanks to this, we can explore large areas of shallow waters. And this is the second part of the presentation. Platypus, this innovation, you can understand, you can imagine it was a long way, to imagine it, make it happen like this. Technically, it was definitely a challenge. I guess you can see, yes, how to breathe under the water, how to see what is happening on the surface, and naval architecture and all this stuff. It was a long way. So I got an amazing ecosystem around me. And apart that, I wanted to use my craft in order to explore the shallow waters and understand better what is happening in the ocean. Many people say today that nature, environment, yes, today we are We have the COP25 currently happening right now in Egypt, and we have a huge challenge regarding humanity today. It's today that we can change the world. Well, from a humble perspective, I try to understand how oceans are working. Everybody said that Mediterranean Sea was full of trash, for example, and was a Dead Sea. I got a good message for you. We did an expedition in June, where my name of association is Blue Odyssey Initiative. The first expedition we did is Blue Odyssey South. So we left from Monaco the 8th of June, the Oceans Day, and we traveled from Monaco to Marseille. We did 350 kilometers on the water, including 80 kilometers under the water, from Monaco to Marseille. So we watch long distances under the water like this in order to be able to capture video, images, understand exactly regarding biodiversity, regarding the level of pollution where we are now. Good news. Since 30 years now, in the south of France, the humankind did a lot of stuff in order to protect ocean. We started to implement epuration plant with better quality. We started to put some nets in order to filter the trash before they go to the sea. It started to work. Many stuff like this have been developed, and now I can see the result. It's going better today than 30 years ago. When I say that, keep cool, huh? It's not meaning that everything is going well. Unfortunately, no. Oceans are dying. You know, when we talk about plastic in the ocean, some years ago it was 10 million tons a year we had in the ocean every year, jumping in the ocean. Today it's 20 million tons each year, and certainly in 10 or 15 years going to be up to 30 million tons a year of plastic in the ocean. So no, unfortunately regarding ocean or regarding the natural environment, things are not going well. We have a huge challenge to face together. But my key message is here. With my career at the Women's Forum, I understand everything was linked to balance. Everything was linked about the fact that we need to work together, men and women, politicians, institutions, scientists, innovators. Everybody has to work together in order to face this challenge we have to do today. For that, we need to face in humanity. We need to have trust in ourselves, in our capacity to change. Everybody says that this period today is a hard time, and many people say it was better before. I disagree with that. We have an amazing moment. Never in the history we had this capacity to know exactly what is happening around the world. We know, we are conscious about the fact that things are moving and we have some challenge to face. We can make it all together, but for that, we need to trust in ourselves and work together. To finish on that, some people ask me, do I regret my previous life because of a very comfort life and everything? Now my entrepreneurship with all the risk and everything. Well, it was 13 years ago. Yes, I was very comfortable, but I had a very boring life, right? It was all about career and money and cash, that's all. Today, my life is underwater, adventure, and speaking in front of people like you. So it's quite cool to be an environmental actor. Thank you very much.